The Yellow Wallpaper, a chilling tale of descent into madness, is deeply rooted in the late 19th century social and cultural landscape. This era was marked by significant changes, particularly in the realms of gender roles, medical practices, and domestic expectations. These historical forces provide a rich backdrop for understanding the story's themes and the narrator's plight. During the late 19th century, women were subjected to rigid societal expectations that confined them to domestic roles. The cult of domesticity, a prevalent ideology, dictated that women should prioritize their homes and families over personal ambitions. This expectation was reinforced by medical and scientific discourses, which often pathologized women who deviated from these norms. The narrator in The Yellow Wallpaper is a prime example of a woman trapped within these restrictive gender roles. Her husband, a physician, prescribes the rest cure, a treatment popular at the time that involved isolating women and restricting their physical and intellectual activities. Her husband dismisses her concerns and imposes restrictive treatment, further reinforcing the patriarchal control over her life. This treatment, intended to cure nervous disorders, often exacerbated symptoms and led to further mental deterioration. Gilman's stories offer a scathing critique of the patriarchal norms that confined women and silenced their voices. The medical understanding of mental illness in the late 19th century was limited, often relying on outdated theories and pseudoscientific practices. The rest cure was a common treatment for women diagnosed with nervous disorders. It involved complete bed rest, isolation, and a restricted diet. While intended to promote healing, the treatment often had the opposite effect, leading to feelings of boredom, frustration, and a sense of confinement. The narrator's experience with the rest cure mirrors the experiences of many women during this period. The enforced idleness and isolation drive her to madness, highlighting the harmful consequences of such treatments. The Yellow Wallpaper becomes a symbol of her confinement and the oppressive societal forces that control her life. Its grotesque patterns and ever-changing forms mirror her deteriorating mental state. As she becomes increasingly obsessed with the wallpaper, she begins to see figures emerging from the patterns, mirroring her own growing sense of entrapment and madness. The Yellow Wallpaper serves as a powerful symbol, a metaphor for the restrictive gender roles of the time, of female oppression and the destructive impact of societal expectations. The narrator's obsession with the wallpaper reflects her desire to break free from the confines of her domestic existence. As she peels away the layers of wallpaper, she symbolically challenges the patriarchal structures that have confined her and shows her struggle for liberation. Through the use of first-person narration, we experience the narrator's descent into madness firsthand. Her fragmented and subjective perspective reflects the disintegration of her sense of self. She becomes increasingly obsessed with the wallpaper, beginning to see figures emerging from the pattern, mirroring her own sense of entrapment and madness. Through vivid imagery, psychological depth, and social commentary, The Yellow Wallpaper is a timeless work that continues to resonate with readers today. It remains a powerful critique of the oppressive nature of patriarchal society. Its exploration of female subjugation, mental illness, and the destructive impact of societal expectations and cultural forces that limited women's opportunities and autonomy in the late 19th century continues to resonate today. The Yellow Wallpaper is a timeless reminder of the importance of challenging oppressive systems and advocating for individual freedom and expression.